Yo, let me just go on record and say I cannot stand Joyless Reid. Her and Byron Donalds had a conversation. Y'all listen to how she gaslighted him 101. This is why I can't do Democrats. This is why.
Was the only point. The stuff that comes up about Jim Crow and twisting my words, saying I was being nostalgic or saying that Jim Crow was good for black people, that's all political spin. It's a lie. It's gaslighting, and that's truly unfortunate.
So here's the challenge, Congressman. You started out talking about your family, talking about your mom, talking about being raised, and you on your own brought up Jim Crow. In fact, you said Jim Crow 3 times for emphasis. It wasn't the media or the Democrats or gaslighters who brought up Jim Crow. It was you. You brought up Jim Crow. So why did you use Jim Crow specifically as your reference? You did that. No one else did that. You did it.
Oh, I did. We were having a conversation, just talking as, black people in Philadelphia. But if you're going to use the chronological timeline of America before the Great Society and Lyndon Johnson's time period, you had, unfortunately, the Jim Crow era in America. During that time period, the marriage rates of black Americans was significantly higher than any other time since then in American history. So it is a divergence if you're talking about marriage rates in the black community. They have plummeted. And what we've seen recently in America, which is a very good thing we should all celebrate, is that the marriage rates in the black community are rising again. That's good for black families. That's definitely good for black children.
Joy, tell the people the truth. It's the Democrat Party that actually promoted Jim Crow segregation. It's your president that said he did not want his kids going to school with us because it would become a racial jungle. Your president, the one you're talking about, that's still down with Jim Crow 2.0. That's why we call him that. And he was the one bragging about being from a slave-owning state. Your president, Joe Biden. So again, the gaslighting is for real. But we're going to continue because, see, I don't understand how somebody that's supposed to be so pro-black rocking all that blonde. I mean, yeah, we know that black people have blonde hair, but that's very, very far in between. Girl, you bought that hair, and whoever you bought it from, you need a refund.
The golden era of Jim Crow, that's ridiculous. I would never say that. And that is the gaslighting that I'm standing up to, because that's what Hakeem Jeffries, the Biden campaign, Jamie Harrison, and the like are trying to bring up. And unfortunately, the media has followed suit with misleading headlines, and that's wrong.
Now I'm going to talk. Do I have a chance? Good. Now, you talked about the black father being in the family, being able to protect the family. First, I want to read just for our audience the definition of Jim Crow, just so we all know what we're talking about. Jim Crow laws were a collection of state and local statutes that legalized racial segregation. They existed essentially from the post-Civil War era. They were meant to marginalize African Americans by denying them the right to vote, hold jobs, get an education, and other opportunities. Those who attempted to defy Jim Crow laws often faced arrest, fines, jail sentences, violence, and death. Now I want to talk about something that happened during the Civil War to 1968. Is there a specific period between 1867 and 1968 that you thought was this golden era for black families, or a time that was good for black families?
Joy, I never said that. And see, this is where the gaslighting
I'm going to read what you said.
All I was talking about was the marriage rates.
Stop. No,
Joy,
that's not what you said. Let's play what you said. Play what he said. Play what he said.
You're saying I said it was the golden era.
I'm going to play. I'm going to play what he said.
Said that it was better for black families. I never said that.
Play what he said.
Play what I said.
Play what he said.
During Jim Crow, the black family was together.
His whole point, he never said it was a golden era. He said during Jim Crow, the black family was together. It's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But see, the reason why these Democrats have a problem with anybody mentioning anything about Jim Crow, because people start doing research and you will see that the Democrats are all attached to Jim Crow. You would see it's all Democrats. And don't tell me there was a party switch. Like I said before, it's not like the Bloods got on the phone with the Crips to say, you go rock blue and I'm going to rock red. It never happened. So the thing is, these are gaslighters. The thing is, and even after they came back, because you can go to YouTube and pull the whole video. It's like a 12-minute video. But you can go look at it and see when she was corrected and he never said that, she tried to gloss over it. I'm going to tell you something. We got to stop being so emotional, people. We got to get the truth, man. This is why I can't rock with Democrats. Give me the whole truth. I can handle it. Don't lie to me. But they will lie to you, get you all emotional, you'll vote for them, and then guess what? You still end up with nothing. Then they'll come back every 2 to 4 years over-promising and under-delivering. I'm not saying the Republican Party is the end-all, be-all, but you know what? I do believe in breaking up insanity. Because, you know, being insane is doing the same thing, hoping for different results. I'm sorry, I can't rock out with insanity anymore. But there's one more clip I want y'all to take a look.
Again, sir, I'm sorry,
Joy,
I let
am
you
I
talk
allowed to
for a long
talk, or
time.
are you gonna
Sorry,
talk over
I
me?
only,
I'm
no,
just-
talk over you. You've gotten a chance to
I'm trying
speak
to
a lot,
respond to
Congressman.
what you
You're
brought
going to
up,
answer
Joy, and
my
now you
question
won't let
now
me
and not
do that.
filibuster.
That's
This is
what
the
I'm
question
trying
you
to
want.
answer, Joy,
This
but now
is
you're
the
cutting
question
me
you
off.
need to answer.
That's what I'm
If
trying to
black
answer.
men,
That's what I'm trying to answer, Joy.
give me
Are
a
you
second,
gonna let
take
me
a
do
breath.
that?
Take
gonna
a
let me do
breath.
I would love
If
to
a
do it.
black man could
would
not
ask you to do the same.
protect, it's my show. If a black man, a black father could not.
Well, Joy, I never said that it was better for black people in Jim Crow. I have never said that, and even my own words say that. If you're talking about the importance of black fathers in the home, or frankly, all fathers in the home, it is always for the betterment of children, to have leadership, yes, for safety. So having two people in the home to help provide the economic needs for those children so the family can succeed. That is a wonderful thing. We should always get back to that, not to Jim Crow. And this is the point of the gaslighting and the lying that is occurring with what I said. Don't try to impose the fact that the marriage rates were better in the higher, I want to be clear, higher in the Jim Crow era to mean that I think Jim Crow is great. That is a lie. That is gaslighting. I would never say such a thing, which is why the Jim Crow era was destructive.
And just a smile on her face let you know she's gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, taking words out of context, you know, like bloodbath. Taking words out of context, like dictated for a day. This is what they do. And they know that most of us are not going to go pursue the truth. Like the man lied, you know, in front of Candace Owens. I know y'all hate her, but he did not quote her correctly. He quoted partial, not everything. And guess what? See, when you get full context, you get full understanding. When you get half context, you get half understanding, which is usually going to lead to a misunderstanding. I can't rock out with Democrats. Joyless Reid, you know, with the blind, you know, appropriations, which, you know, white people can't wear dreads and all this and the third because they're not black. And then the thing is, it's so funny to me that it's now the Democrats and then the black Democrats now want to segregate again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're already integrated now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but they want to have their own spaces again. Sound a little Democratic, Jim Crowish to me. Just saying. Projection and deflection is what the Democrats do. I'm glad I'm solid in who I am and what I feel and what I think. And I'm going to do what I do. And I'm voting for the felon in 2024. Trump 2024. Peace.